I think you guys, we're gonna do a Libra read here. So I was just thinking too, like, you know, I think that maybe somebody wanted to like take you out and stuff like that. They wanted to take you out. They wanted to do things with you here, but they didn't. They didn't here. So I say this because I was thinking about the ex boyfriend and the ex best friend. How his mother was like, "Oh, we're gonna go out, get our nails done and stuff like that." We never got our nails done and went stuff like that. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure if I was to bring like the ex best friend along, she probably would have been like, "Okay, yeah, let's go now." You know what I'm saying? Because you know how white people roll. Some of them roll. They're like, "Okay, I speak through individuals. I speak through experience here," which means this is how it would be once the bitch leaves. Okay, once the black bitch leaves, this is how it would be, and it would be me, you, and vibing and stuff like that. Mind you, the relationship, it would never been about him and the ex best friend. It would have been about the girl and the mom. But they're like, you would need to win the mom's side. No, you do not, because when you come in, mommy is living with mommy. Okay, like what it looks like. My mom is not living with my mom. Like, so who you should really be tooting and winning? Who makes more money? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, anyways, but our mom, she was on like the system, so but anyways, but it's not about her. That's not the way how I saw it. Cause I'm like, if I'm speaking words of wisdom to your son and it's working, I still respect you. At the end of the day, I'm not cursing at you. And even when he's talking mad shit and calling you names and shit like that, I still respect him. I still respect you at the end of the day. But it's like, okay, now put some respect on my name, cause I got marriage, bro. I take care like these things for a living. I have an education for these things here. Okay, and it's like you're not gonna really hear me out or take my advice in some situation here. Like you're not gonna let me. And I feel like she's like, oh, I'm gonna step away from my son, but if he, but I'm like, I didn't have a problem with living with him, and if I didn't want to have a baby at an early age, then I didn't want to have a baby at an early age. I kept saying like I don't want to have any children, and then on top of that, if I had a problem with the ex best friend, don't be getting all salty and shit like that. Because I know damn right you thinking about, oh, she white though, she part of the family. You probably feel some type of way. I'm not, bitch. I'm not feeling some type of way about the fact that she's white. I love being black, and I don't feel insecure if some white bitch comes out of the family, and that's why I took her to all the fucking family events. That's why I took her to my block. I took her to his family event because I'm like, I'm not jealous. I'm not envious. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel insecure because they vibing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, and I'm not gonna lie. When I took her to my family event, we have magic carpet here. When I took her to my family event, I just kind of feel insecure because he's like, it's my family. You know what I'm saying? But but like yeah. So but I'm thinking, too, like I'm just thinking like, all I had to do was like to be on his mom's side is just talk mad shit like energetically, like, yeah, I'm about to have a son, I'm about to have a baby with your son, and I want this white bitch to be out of the fucking circle. That's how his mom be giving me a feeling of, because I be like, I think a couple of times I was in the kitchen with her and I was like, like the grandmother, like it's her mom, but I keep saying grandmother, about, so maybe her grandma, her mother, see, maybe her mother be moving like she a grandmother to this chick, but like um um but what is it? Yeah, so I was like vibing with her in the kitchen once, a couple of times here, and she don't like her mom, bro. And I know that's like natural, but it's like she don't like her mom, bro, for real. Cause it's like it was a couple of times, but I didn't like her, cause she kept saying like, oh, my mom, she don't do this, she don't like this and that, and I kind of made me feel some type of way, and so I would kind of was just like, okay, let me just stay close to her and stuff like that, and then we was vibing here, but it was out of like because I didn't like because we didn't like the moms and stuff like that. So it makes me wonder, like, the reason why I can't connect with the bitch is because she just like talking mad shit about people, and she just like she watch ratchet TV shows, like she watch her shit for a living, bro. What makes you think that chick got is nice, bro? Like, I mean, like, come on, bro. So I feel like for you guys, I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like you guys are just going through a situation where you can't connect with somebody, Libras, because it's like this person is just really mean. That's what some of you guys have. Because there's a Libra that I know, and I can't vibe with her because she, I vibe with her, but it's like it seemed like that bitch just like ran a train, like something just ran a train on her, bro. And I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Like you just look like I'll do what I have to do, like, I'm like, bro, you don't gotta stop, you don't gotta like breathe that damn hard, bro. And like, we just texting, we just talking, bro, like chill. Like, like I'm like, bro, chill, bro. But for real, and I find that I can't connect with people because they're so like, I used to think that was because they have their background, but it's like, it's really because they're really fucking mean, like even when I'm connecting with like people who are not from my nationality, like you know, Caucasian, Hispanics and stuff like that, I'll be in their energy, and it's just like, yo, y'all really don't like each other, and then y'all so comfortable with that. Like I connected with a couple of, like, you know, it wasn't like that in his whole entire family with his white family, but like, you know, I'll connect with a couple of white people, bro, and it's like they really fucking rude. Like it's really horrible. Like I'm really thinking like I'm like, oh, but you know, I always say forgive me to the universe and stuff like that, but I'm really thinking like, you know, like, oh, you know, like I don't care about this customer. I'm gonna be selfish and I don't really care if they there and shit like that. Like, and I really bonding, like we really bonding here, and I'm like, yo, honestly, I don't like to feel that way, you know. So when they leave, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna not. Like now I know how this energy, and I do with the next customer, or I do with the next person, or the next situation, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, this ain't my crowd, because I like to be nice, I like to be genuine, I like to give gifts without nothing in return, you know. I'm not expecting you like, oh, you know, if I'm down one day, I'm not expecting that, because I'm like, I always tell I can always get it on my own, and if I lose that, I can get it again. And I'm saying, like, I got this, like, my ex-boyfriend, with him beating my ass, I'm gonna get it again. I'm gonna get something better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna have to do whipping my ass, cheating on me, having a wandering eye. His family's gonna love me, and he's gonna be, you know, of the nationality that I want him to be in, to be. You know what I'm saying? I've been with an Asian guy. I've been with a couple of people. I've been around the block. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a hoe, but it's like I was in long-term relationships. It wasn't just like a, you know, it's been over like 6 months, I think, you know? So, it's been like, you know, but it's like obviously the Chinese guy, ex-best, it was another girl talking about, oh, I want to go to the movies. I'm like, bitch, like, that's not your man. Like, she dead ass with somebody too, bro. And I'm like, if I went to the movies with him, it'd be like, oh, it's the movies. Like, whatever, bro. You'd be like, oh, but you was spending my money. I'm like, bro, I ain't know, honestly, to be quite honest. I really didn't know. Um, the other one, this dude, like, I don't want to be with you, got pregnant. Got the other girl pregnant, bro. Got another girl pregnant, bro. Pregnant, bro, for real. I was like, that's crazy, bro. Next one, I brung this bitch everywhere, bro. She was window shopping. And then it's like, oh, you know, like, I don't know. She just like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Shorty, like, her man left outside of the room, bro. We was sleeping over, bro. Her man's left outside of the room. He just left outside of the room, bro. And then she want to arch her back. She want to get on all fours and arch her back. I'm looking at her, and my man's is looking at her, and he's like, huh? And I'm like, huh? And I got so nervous. I got so scared, like, if I was going to get hurt or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I spoke to this bitch on the train. I talked to my mans too, and he's like, "Oh, I don't remember. I'm like, this nigga this nigga don't know shit, bro. He always defending her and shit like that. I'm like, something off about this bitch, bro, because I don't understand why I feel so insecure all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not cool, bro. That nigga just left the room, and I'm like, why you acting like that? Like, now that he left. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? I talked to her on the train. She's like, oh, I don't remember. She's like, oh, what you talking about, girl? Like, oh, that? Oh, okay. I'm like, can you not do that again? Because, you know, like, I really don't. I felt mad nervous to talk to her about that shit, bro. And I'm like, true story, bro. True story. I'm like, girl, I was like, yo, this chick wildin', bro, for real. And I was like, I'm not a fighter. I use my words. You don't see? You know what I'm saying? But, like, when America, like, I really feel like we're going to get to a point with America where it's like, all right, fuck the words. Because, niggas, you accepting people if they lying or telling the truth. And I'm like, if you got a system and people want to cover shit up and be like, oh, life is life. And I'm like, no, life is not motherfucking life, nigga. Like, I don't know what you talking about. You gonna meet the wrong person. I feel like God is, like, working through me. Like, they're like, oh, the universe is something working through me. Where it's like, enough is enough. Because I'm tired of you motherfuckers lying, bro. For real. You contaminate the fucking planet. We looking homeless out here because you accepting people who fucking lying. Like, they're not supposed to get passed. You a hoe. This ain't Solomon and Gomorrah. I'm not about to make the world Solomon and Gomorrah, bro. Like, I would believe in everybody having sex, but it's like, there's boundaries, bro. And it's like, bitches don't know boundaries, bro. That's why lie is a lie. That's why there's good and bad. That's why there's left and fucking right. That's why there's fucking opposites. That's why there's 1, 2, and 3. It ain't just one. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why there's 2 arms and 2 legs. That means there's 2 something. It's not just one. You believe the lie and the truth. What are you talking about? You bugging out, bro. So I feel like somebody maybe might have been working through you here, or maybe this person is working through you here. So either it could be 2 ways for you guys here. It could be like, oh, maybe you do, one scenario is like you meet somebody here and this person, like, there's no third party, there's no nothing like that, right? It's just like you vibing with this person here, and this person's like, okay, I'm gonna take you to Gucci, I'm gonna take you to, like, you know, Balenciaga, I'm gonna take you to maybe California, I'm gonna take you to Atlanta, I'm thinking about Arizona. I'm thinking about Arizona. I'm gonna take it to Arizona, Korea, and all this extra stuff. But it's a sign that say like, you know, you're gonna be my wife, you're gonna be my partner. So it's like you should know all the places that I'm going. At the same time, it's like I don't know who I'm gonna know in the future. So you know that I go these places frequently here, unless somebody takes me somewhere new. But then that's when I'll tell you like, hey, I'm going to. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like this person's speaking through code. Like I'm gonna marry you, you're gonna be my business partner, and also I do have people that's coming after me in some type of way. But it's not that big of a thing. But it's just like, you know, everybody does this. It's like hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? Um, what is it? And then there may be another scenario where it's like, whenever I was explaining the situation, you may have a friend, you may like this guy likes you, and it's like, or you have like, yeah, so it may be a situation where it's like, oh, you know, the ex-boyfriend's mom, and you know, me and the ex-girlfriend, the ex-boyfriend, I don't know why I said ex-girlfriend, like I like the bitch like that, I don't know, it's not happening, bro, like that's a cat. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she like me, like I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, like, you know, I was like, you know, I don't know what you're talking about, to be quite honest. But anyways, it's like maybe a situation like that where it may be a situation where it's like, okay, you know, I'm speaking in code, like this is how it would be. Obviously, I'm excluded here, but it's like I'm gonna make you think that this bitch is down with us, you know, that I want her to be with my son, but I really want you to be with him. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, why? That's what I'm saying. Like in my mind, I'm like, all right, let me finish my point, because I'm just like, I really want you to be with him. So you like, okay, let's get our nails done. Let's get our nails. Oh, what color nails you gonna get? I'm gonna get green. I'm gonna get green. So I'm like, I'm gonna get purple. And it's like, yeah, see, told you she ain't be with my son. You gonna be with him because you know how to copy the trend and shit like that. That means you like me and shit like that. I'm like, I don't know what you talking about. It's independence, girl. It's you know, we work real hard for women to vote and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you talking about. But you know, I feel like it's the other way around. It's like you follow me if I got the money and stuff like that. Or if it's not that, it's just out of respect. It's like I don't even know you like that, but it's like I'll follow you. You know, I really like you. You know, or we could just like compromise and stuff like that. I'm not gonna follow you. Like I don't like your teachings anyways. Like you. You know what I'm saying? But my thing too is like, it's just like, you know, why do you like? I'm like, why do you want him to be with this chick, bro? Like why? Because she likes makeup. Like listen to what I'm saying. She likes makeup. She follows her and everything. I'm like, you want to follow her. You don't want your son. You want your son to follow you, but look where your son ended up. Like where? Bitch, where, bro? And I'm like, okay, if you want this person to follow you, you also like the fact that she's white too. Does that not like, I'm telling you, listen to what I'm saying. Listen, Linda, listen. I'm telling you, listen. If you follow the same color, if you follow what she says, she also likes the fact that you're the same color as well. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, if I was following her and everything, there still would have been a problem with his mom because I am not white. I'm not, it, to her, it's not registering. There's that one variable. I'm not saying she's racist, but it happens. You know, people, I think it's just a scientific thing too. People gravitate to things that they feel comfortable with, familiar. But it's rare when you meet somebody who's like not like that. You know what I'm saying? That's scientific. You could look it up. So let's get a card for this person that's like, you know, coming in for you guys here. The person that's like, you know, speaking through here. Speaking through things here. We have the F word. So fuck. Like fuck, I got caught. This is how I see it. I got caught. And we have hotline here. Now people ringing up this person's phone. So I feel like either this, like I said, it's two scenarios here where somebody is like, okay, I want us to do this a secret way where it's like, you know, I don't want people to know that, you know, like I'm gonna make you my wife and stuff like that. I want us to come out, you know, and say it publicly here. But I feel like this person got caught through like taking places and going and doing all this other extra stuff, right? Then there's another scenario where it's like, oh, this person got caught because maybe somebody called on to the point where it's like, oh, you like the fact that this person's just white. You like the fact that this person is just like people outside. It's the same scenario, maybe the same style here. Maybe people outside was like, oh, you just like that this person follows you. You don't really want to be with her. You really want to be with him because you wear the same thing that the ex-best friend, let's just say, or let's just say, right? Because, you know, obviously in your situation, it could be something different. You wear the same thing that the ex-best friend wears, not the main chick wears, or the main guys wear. Or you act like the ex-best friend, or you act like the ex-confirmation. I don't know if you heard that. Okay, you act like the ex-best friend, or you act like the this and that and third. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put that together too, but she's watching all the ratchet shows, and she's looking at me, and I guess that's why she was looking at me in the hallways all those times, like looking at me like, a bitch, are you dumb? Like I'm acting ratchet like the white bitch. Like, you don't see that I'm not like, I don't like you. I don't like that. I'm trying to tell my son too, but he not catching on. I want you to be with the ex best friend. I don't want you to be with her. because I'm not like her. And I'm like, bitch, I can't say nothing because obviously, oh, I kill you. It's like, you can't say that. And it's like, but she threatened me with all these weapons and stuff like that. But did she actively pull up? But I'm like, if the motherfucking left the house, if her mother left the house, bro, all of a sudden them scissors is in the drawer, and all of a sudden your mother leave for like weeks or days and stuff like that. All of a sudden the scissors is there, easy access. You need to cut the cat's food out, eat up that fast for what? The kittens are starving, like, bro. You ain't gonna tell me nothing, bro. Like, and I'm like, and if your son still say he don't care, bro, I ain't saying nothing, bro. But I ain't saying nothing, bro. That's it, bro. Like, I'm like, you mean to tell me you need to get to them scissors that fast? Them kittens is starving. Them kittens is starving, bro. I'm like, bro, then you want to open up the terrace porch because it's so fucking hot. I'm hot in the house now, right? Like, come on, bro. But like I said, somebody got caught with hotline and bring it and right side up. Like, something was like, oh, I'm up now. I'm up. And now this person's like, fuck. In a good way where it's like, okay, everybody knows I want to marry you here. And then the bad way is like, everybody know that I just wanted to be with you because you were white. And that you're ratchet here, and I just needed a friend. I think his mom needed a friend, but I'm like, bitch, grow the fuck up. If you, like I said, if you was my daughter, bro, I swear on everything, I would kick you out. I'll put your shit out there and everything. I don't give a fuck about court and shit like that. Get the fuck out, cause it's like, get the fuck out, bro. That's it. Get the fuck out, bro. That's it, bro. Cause how you gonna take another bitch to court, bro, and you ain't do none of that shit, and you wanna speak? Nah. You ain't do none of that shit. But open up your fucking legs. Not have one, but have 2 kids. Then you wanna go back to your mom's house. Oh, I try to be on the system. Reject. So you ain't gonna try harder. And now what happened to your kids? Now what your kids looking like? And now you want to be up in your own, the other side of your white family, be like, oh, this and that third bitch. No fucking no. Hell no, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out. Do something with your life. You want to be into makeup. Bitch, is that realistic? No, it's not. It's not realistic. That's why I didn't want to do that shit. Because I was like, at the end of the day, not just, but, I said, at the end of the day, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, if shit was to hit the fan, that's not, I mean, it's not her name, but it's like, but at the end of the day, I said, at the end of the day, bro, like, cause this is how I was thinking too. I was like, at the end of the day, bro, like, if anything was to happen, you know, like, makeup is not gonna be the end result. Like, I'd rather go for a side hustle where it's educational and I could keep it coming. You know, like, nobody's gonna want to be looking at makeup all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna want to hear wisdom all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was saying it. That's how I was thinking. I don't think she was catching on because I'm like, I want to be beauty and brains. I just don't want to be beauty. I don't want to be a salesperson. And I think she caught on. She caught on. I think maybe that made her feel even more salty. So I don't know. So I don't know, but I don't think, and it kind of hurts my feelings, and not in a way where it's like I feel like I don't have enough, but it hurts my feelings because it's like you really didn't see that I want to be smart. You really didn't see that I really went for something, and it's like I came off as a mom. Because if I had a kid and my kid wanted to be smart and go places and be in the educational realm and do, like, I would feel so proud. But apparently she don't want that. And I'm like, how could you not want that for your child? Like, how could you, like, your child is an experience. Your child is going out. Your child is an extension of you. And for you to just be saying, like, I don't want you to be with this woman, I want you to be with this kind of woman, I think that explains a lot. I don't think you should have had your kids. I don't think you should be you should have the privilege of living in your mom's house. You should be out on the street and see that beauty is not where it's at. It's just, that's a luxury. And I think she went for that just to play her part, but I'm like, yo, you don't eat. Like, you don't eat, honey. You think that's more important? I think her mother's thinking like that too. Like, you think that's more important? Like, you think intellect, spreading wisdom, even if it's incorrect, like, you're still spreading wisdom. You can still have a line where it's like, you know, like, people can still teach you. That's why I'm in a field where it's like I like to teach, and I also like to spread knowledge, and I also like to sell. That's what I like to do. I like to make things. And she doesn't, I don't know, bro. That's not the way how she rolled, bro. Oh, I'm scared to challenge your ideas. I'm like, bro, challenge the ideas. And I think that's when my ex-boyfriend was like, that's why I got with you, because it's like, you challenge my ideas, but I challenge your ideas a little too much to a point where you want to leave. And now you want to be with the side bitch. Or now you want to work at a job where the side bitch got you. And it's like, but it's not, you're not thinking smart. You're like, you're not thinking. It's not challenging you. And you don't really do nothing at the job when I was working with him at the time. So I'm like, bro, like, You good? You good? Do you really want this? So the F word is like fuck. It goes two ways, good and bad. You have heartbeat as the next card here. It's like somebody's heartbeat is like, you know, I'm real nervous here. I feel like also this is like about what's his name? Not King Arthur. Meghan and Harry. I feel like Meghan and Harry wanted to keep something a secret, and now it's like, oh F, like people now know, you know. But I feel like this is a good thing though. It's like it's good that everybody knows this now. Everything is beautiful now. Yeah, we have purple because I feel like this is what needed to happen in order for like to get something started here. Well, I just see is that yeah, talking smack. Yeah, we have fuck. Now somebody talking smack, or somebody was talking smack and it's like fuck. Like I got caught. Yeah, so like I said, somebody saw something and now somebody's talking smack, or in a negative way, and then somebody saw something and now someone's like, oh, now I'm gonna start talking about it, but it's like in a good way, in a good way, it's like okay, but everything's beautiful at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel the type of way because it's like there's no reason why I should be working more than one job and you niggas is not working more than one job. And it's like the America, you supported that what they did to me because you passed the case and you did not do a thorough investigation. She lied about her living situation. I mean, not her living, but she lied about what was the stuff that was in her house, bro. I'm like, and you didn't see that on paper confirmation. You didn't see that on paper. Like if somebody says I have one bedroom, but on paper it says I have three bedrooms. Did you not see that, or was that a mistake, or was everything else a mistake? Like, damn, bro. I'm like, get out of here. You corny. That's it, America. Sorry. Let another nation take over.